My time I got caught was I met this guy in my apartments, and he was like, he was trying to talk to me, and I was like, let me start over. So I was on Snap, and this guy was like, hey, how you doing? What's up? And I'm like, I'm good, He was like, maybe we should chill one day. I was like, cool. So we were snapping for a minute before we eventually chilled. And so he was like, okay, well, I stay in blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, what's the name of him? He was like, I don't know, but the color is that. I was like, how you don't know what the name of your apartment is? Like, you pay rent and stuff. How you not know? So he was like, I just moved over here. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So he was like, yeah, they this color and that color. I was like, they what? And then he said it again. And I was like, are they named blah, blah, blah? He was like, I think so. And I was like, you saying my apartment? I was like, what? And he was like, nah, for real. I was like, I think so. If you said it's this name. And he was like, where at? And I was like, I stayed in the back by the dumpster. And he was like where it's like a dead end area type. And I was like, yeah. He was like, man, come outside. And I was like, okay. So I went outside, and like literally it's like across from each other. Like as I walked down the stairs, he's walking out his door. Like that's how it was. I was like, what? I was like, this was crazy. I was like, okay. So we started talking, and then I went back upstairs. A couple days later, he was like, oh, you should come over. So I'll go over there. I'm like, cool. We talking, getting to know each other more. I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep because like I had to go to work. I had to go to UPS in a couple of hours. So I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I later, best to go to sleep. He starts touching me. I was like, it's about to be that time. I was like, okay. So, he started hissing on me. I'm like, cool. Then he proceeds to go ahead and put that sucker in. So I was like, all right, like, it's not what it is. But I'm like, okay. So he's like, we're doing it. We hit a different type of position. I think he ended up on top or something like that. All of a sudden, the door opens. Like, I'm talking about boom, like wide open. And I was like, oh. And the girl was like, I'm gonna say the name because they ain't right now. Really cute. Really cute. So that's what we doing? And I was like this. So I'm naked. I am naked, y'all. So I'm like, She was like, so that's why you answer your phone when I was calling? I knew it was something. That's why I came up over here. And your dumb stuff ain't gonna have the door lock. And I'm thinking in my head, like, why you don't have the door lock? Like, hold on. I was like, wait a minute. And she was like, who are you? Who are you? And I'm sitting there like, quiet. Like, she only asked me those type of questions. Like, like for real, like, she was like, where you come from? How he know you? Asking all these type of questions. I'm like, damn, which order do you want in it? Because you hitting me left and right too many times. Like, hold on. So I was like, I don't care. This is not my nigga. I don't care. I said, my name is Ro. And she was like, where you come from? Over there. I said, I stayed in his apartment. She was like, how you know him? I met him in the apartments. I was like, let me tell you something. Like, no disrespect. He said he was single. I don't even know you. I didn't know you exist. She was like, nah, it ain't nothing towards you. But at this point, I'm still naked. Like, y'all, I'm just sitting in the bed naked, like, talking to her. So I was like, I hope she don't swing, because I'm really not trying to fight butt naked. I think I had a wig on, too. I was like, this is not going to be a pretty picture at all. So they walk outside, because I think he, like, tried to, like, take her outside. Like, bro, you doing too much. We ain't together, all this stuff. So I put my clothes on. I'm like, because I was like, if she come back in here and try to fight me, I don't want my little pepperonis and my gumdrops and my M&M's swinging everywhere. I mean, they ain't really gonna be swinging, but I'm like, So she comes back in there, and he was like, bro, they getting into it. And I'm like, I ain't signed up for none of this. I just want to go home now so I can get some sleep because I gotta go to work in the morning. So she leaves. She gets in the car and she leaves. And he was like, if you want to go, you can go. Be laid up with you after we just got caught. Like, we whole grown and we got caught. Like, caught. I'm like, heck no, this is embarrassing first off. Yeah, so I get my stuff, got my little belongings, opened the door, walked up the stairs to my apartment and went in there. And I think I had told Ashley that same day. I was like, bitch, let me tell you something. I was like, I got caught, walked in on. Yes.
By his not girlfriend.
Not his girlfriend. But then that, like, I didn't talk to him ever again. Like, he would snap memes. I would not message him back. But then I was like, he a little hoe. Because he had another chick over there. I think he moved another chick in there with a whole baby. So I was like,
Child, to get out.
Doing too much.
Doing too much.
Doing way too much. I was like, this is too much drama for me. I'm not trying to. I was like, look, I gotta go to work. And I was a supervisor. And I was like, I ain't trying to have him like, bro, what happened? I'm like,
Me and my ex, we both lived with our parents. So most of the time we did anything, it'd be like in the car, you know, type vibes, unless one of our parents wasn't home or something. So anyways, we'd argue over places to go. So one of the places he always wanted to go to was BLD.
What's that?
That baseball park in Mansfield. And where's the GP? The baseball park. Y'all know, if y'all live in GP Mansfield, y'all know what BLD is. So I would always be like, why are we going there? Because there's always a whole bunch of people there. Like, it just never made sense. But anyways, we go, and you know, he's giving me head, like in the back seat, he's giving me head or whatever. And I will admit I'm always paranoid in the car. So like every so often I'll just, you know, look around, check out the surroundings, you know? So he was getting annoyed. And he was like, bro, stop getting up, like, just lay down. And I'm like, but I feel like I saw something. And he was like, stop getting up. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm just laying there. He's going. I feel like I see a light again. So part of me is like, just enjoy it. And part of me is like, I saw a light. So I like go to get up and he yanks me back down and he was like, stop. And I was like, oh.
Aggressive. Aggressive. See? Aggressive.
I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, go ahead. So he's going. The light gets stronger. I'm like, nah, I saw a light. And he was like, don't move, don't do it. The light's like right outside the door. I'm like, no, that is a very bright light. Like something's going on. So I get up, I look, it's the police with the spotlight just shining in the car. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the police. And he's like, what? So he jumps up, gets in the front seat. I don't know how he got dressed that fast. He really jumped in the front seat. He's dressed. I'm still in the back seat. I don't know where my yoga pants at. I don't have no shirt on. I don't know where none of my stuff's at. I'm like trying to hurry and put my clothes on. Because at this point, the cops get out the car and coming up to the car. Y'all, my tights only halfway up my butt. They twisted their own backwards. And I'm just laying in the back. I'm just sitting in the back seat trying to cover myself with my jacket or something, just sitting there. He's in the front seat. So he rolled down the window before the officer gets to the car. I was like, why would you do that? But he rolls down the window. The cop's like, hey, y'all decent in there? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. And he was like, okay, what were y'all doing? And I'm like, oh, nothing. Like, I'm talking from the back seat. Here my ex in the front seat. Officer, I'm not even gonna lie to you. We were having sex. Why would you say that? Why? So in my head, I'm like, I'm about to be a sex offender. This is it. They got to register me as a sex offender. That's in a park. I'm like, oh my God. And he was like, well, how old are y'all? And I'm like, 21.
Yeah.
He was like, well, let me see some ID. Now, we went in his car, and I drove over to his house. So my purse was in my car, because we were just got in his car to go have sex. So I didn't have no ID on me. So he gave me his ID. He was asking for mine. I was like, I don't have it. So he's like, well, I'm going to run your name for warrants. And I was like, go right ahead. That's what you got to do. So I gave him my name. Some kind of way it didn't pop up. But he was like, you know what? Like, honestly, I can't find out how old you are because your name's not popping up. But I'm going to just let y'all go this time. But next time, can y'all just have sex at home?
What
he was white. Oh. He was a white officer. Wow. Thank you, Officer White Man.
Yeah, whatever your name was. Officer that ran to the park that day.
BLD. Shout out to you.
You held it down.
Letting us go.
Yeah. Because you'd been registered.
Sex offender.
For real.
For no reason. For some head. I didn't even get no sex.
Dang, girl.
The head wasn't even complete.
I mean, it ain't like you.
Big facts. That's when I was caught. Caught red-handed.
Dang, yeah. That was... Yeah, the other time where I was caught, but I wasn't caught, but I was caught was with the twin. Oh. Like, it got... Yeah, like, we were doing it, me and the guy, and was like, okay, you know, let's hurry up because yeah, time limit. Like, you know, you gotta once you in and out, like, yeah, you know, not cuddled up, nothing like that. So my dude at the time getting dressed, put his clothes on. I think he had a nosebleed, so he went to the bathroom. Yeah, I don't know how. So I'm cleaning up my room because my room, you know, getting my bed all situated, changing my sheets. Whoop, whoop. My cousin was in the other room, and she was laid up with his twin brother. And I'm like, I knocked on, hey, they gotta go. You know, it's time for them to go. And she's like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay. So I'm still, you know, she's still laid up. All of a sudden, the front door opens. I was like, oh, my heart dropped. But I was like, man, I ain't do nothing. Like, that. Sorry, mama. But I was like, I ain't do nothing. Like, I was meeting dude, dressed. I'm cleaning up my room. So they asked, my room getting cleaned up. Like, you know, it was my cousin's uncle. So I was like, oh, she's gonna get in trouble. So he tried to go to the room door, and it was locked. He banged on it. Boom. Where Ariel? He like, where Ariel at? I'm like, in the room. And he was like, the dude came out the bathroom. He was like, hey, look, like, what's up? Like, who you? Whatever. I was like, oh, man. So she opens the door, and she's still naked. Like, well, she had, like, I think she had, like, her bra in, like, but, you know, like.
Why'd you answer the door like that?
So he went off. He called my mama. He called my sister. I'm like, oh, I was so mad at her. I wanted to fight her because I told you they gotta go. So then he calls the cops. Cops come. They like, at the time I was 17 and I think they were like 20 or something like that. And she was like 16, I think. Yeah. So they're like, huh? Yeah.
But you know, I like that.
So they was like,
pedophiles older men. I'm gonna clarify.
So they like asking for their ID. Well, before the cops got there, her uncle was asking for the ID because he had like a gun, so he was like he was gonna shoot them and all this stuff. I was like, hey, don't do it, like you don't do it. And so he was like, y'all going to jail? They underage, and me, I'm like, I'm 17 and state law of Texas. I'm grown. Like, I'm of age. This one, yeah, you know.
You want to jail?
Yeah, you know, because I don't know. So my mama come and she was disappointed. I know she was. I was like, ooh, I ain't gonna be trusted again. They ain't gonna ever leave me home alone again. Nothing like this. Like, yeah. So that was the other time that I got caught but didn't get caught. So
they probably knew.
They knew, but they ain't know for sure.
That's you.
But I'm telling you, mama, I did. Do. I apologize. Yeah. I apologize. I love you though.
We grown now. It's okay.
There you go. Yeah, I'm grown. Like, you know, she still could beat me, but you know, please don't. Yeah.
Don't do that. We live and we learn.
Yeah, we live and learn, and I learned my lesson.
Don't trust my kid.